Vroom, vroom.
Right, well, as you've have seen, we had a fabulous success really. I mean, old Lewis drove beautifully. Going to Goodwood and, you know, really joining in was quite good. Changing the tyres was a bit of a laugh because it was a real bit of shed racing, letting the car down on the tyres to break the bead. But it was the only way we could get them off. It was, you know, it had to be done. Everything was very good. Unfortunately, old Mark had this accident, but he's all right. He's working on the car. So all in all, fabulous weekend. Got back, got on with the car, got on with the old Sebring Sprite, everything zinging. We're going to leave the Hall and Scott at Bicester because they're having a scramble. Weekend after Easter, they're having a scramble, and old Lewis going to keep the car there. You can stand there and, you know, it's good, it's all good. So that's good, and that's it really, back to the grindstone and on to the next adventure. Going to Ken Tyrrell's shed was fantastic really, because when you think what they did there, you know, run a Formula One team and won, and I mean old Jackie Stewart drove obviously, but it was really, you know, thank God they saved it and put it up at Goodwood. So that's another good thing about Goodwood. That was good. We're in Ken Tyrrell's shed.
Yeah, which shed and a half.
Which was taken down from the woodyard where they run their Formula One cars from.
And they've been relocated here.
And it's been relocated here, thank goodness, because, you know, this is an historic building, really. Lovely old building, though, isn't it? That's Ken Tyrrell.
Yeah.
And that's Jackie Stewart when he was young. You know, when you think you could run a Formula One team from here.
From a shed.
And when you think what it's like now, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah. And now we're running what do you call it, an Edwardian racer from a shed.
Yes. But you know, Formula One now, they have like 1,000 employees. They have a wind tunnel bigger than this. Run a spanner down the old head studs.
Yeah.
And everything else is bloody loose. I mean, that can easily be, I think they're 11/16, I think. It's definitely running down there.
And it's always leaked a gallon of oil, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's, if it ain't leaking, you'll be panicking.
It's coming out, it's coming out underneath that one.
What, underneath the block?
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
see
Oh,
that?
yeah, look at
Yeah. But the others ain't.
No, it's on the other side, it's a bit.
Yeah. So I just thought nipping them down.
Yeah.
Might want to try, might
Yeah.
it? Oh no, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Have you fixed the starter motor?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident the start motor will be alright. What had happened was, there's a nut in there, just in there, and it had literally broken and fallen off. So I put a new one in there.
Oh, and that.
I put a new one in the other side, and what happens is, the starter motor relies on that axle in there to hold it in gear nicely. And obviously when you've got a few bolts loose,
It rattles.
it moves, it comes over this way a little bit, and then comes out of gear.
Okay.
I mean, it's always leaked, and I think they always did, you know, I don't think there's... And really, what we tried to do, we tried to introduce an O-ring in there, but it's impossible.
Yeah.
You know, so you put tiger seal on there, and it works for a little while, but it don't work forever. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, really, I think. You know, when the engine's all in bits, you don't have to do anything very clever, but... It's ticking over lovely. It's not coming out well, you know.
I've lost track of which breather we've got now. Have you got the...
Oh no, this is the latest one. This is completely different.
Oh, okay. Well, the sun's out, boys.
Yeah, we'll have to have that off, John. I think it's, well, I don't know what it's doing. But it's definitely coming out. Yeah, if you get underneath and look at it, you can see it running out.
If you get underneath it, John, you can have an oil facial.
Yeah.
So where's it coming out?
It's coming out just there.
Oh, at the bottom.
I think it's leaking, actually leaking I think the weld has come undone or wasn't quite successful or something. Yeah, because it's virtually stopped leaking now. You know, it don't leak, apart from that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm looking at the cylinders. I thought it might be coming out the bottom of the cylinders, but it's not. And the rocker gear, look, it's lovely. Nothing oozing out of there. I mean, they all leak. Tighten the blocks down.
Were they loose?
Well, not really, but how about up there? It's good, isn't it?
I take it that was part of what you changed the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you glued it down. It ain't. I
So
got a
you've
feeling
missed a bit you
we
didn't
probably
weld.
mopped that up and that was the end of that.
Yeah, we
And it's coming out of the bit you haven't welded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
it's like
well.
amateurs.
Yeah, oh, we are. We're not perfection by any means.
We
But
was
if that's-
perfect. We'd be on a big yacht in the Bahamas.
Yeah. Yeah, with a young wife.
I was about to say with a young woman.
Don't say that.
Maybe not for Karen.
Love you, honey. So we've obviously tacked
Oh, and that's where the oil's coming through the
You
hole.
can see my
Just get
finger in
that.
there.
Oh, it. Okay.
Yeah, no wonder it's leaking.
Well, at least it shows it's going up the breather.
Yeah.
So you're putting the under tray back on,
Yeah. Cured the oil leak.
welded that pipe up.
Don't remind us. Well, here we are, Anglesey again, but lovely day.
Yeah.
Gonna get better. I think it's going to be good. And really, it's going to be a case of today deciding what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to drive it at Goodwood or whether I'm going to have a young boy drive it who's desperate, who loves to race, and racing at Goodwood, he just loved to do it. So, you know, I feel a bit mean, really, and we'll see what happens. tyre has never looked like that.
No?
So Lewis is absolutely sliding this car like a good one.
2000 rev.
Well, you can't Anyway, we're off to Goodwood. Young Lewis, not Hamilton, is going to drive the car. And Julian's going to bring us some bigger tyres because we're running out of revs and you know, a little bit extra tyre might make a difference. So Julian's going to bring us some tyres like he's got on his car so we can stand these next to it and see the difference. But
It'd be good if the tyres stayed on the car this year.
Oh yeah, well the back ones don't come off, only the front ones.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna. So obviously the breather is looking a bit amateur at the moment, but we're gonna make that look more professional. I must put some oil on that. Look, you can see it.
Yeah, so you're going to give it a good once over.
So I'm going to give it a good once over. I'm going to check the steering really carefully because Lewis was getting a slight wobble. And I can't believe the rear tyres. It just shows you how a lovely dry day and a young bloke really giving it some. Look at them tyres. Now that's got 40 psi in that. And it was obviously rolling over because it wouldn't do that. Look, that's sticking up and that's rolling over. And that's at 40 psi. So I think the weekend we'll probably put it up a bit more. But it is heavy at the back, you know, with the tank. In fact, when we put it on a trailer, you have to put it on backwards because it's heavier at the back than it is at the front.
Okay.
So you never know. I mean, that, you see, Lewis said that they use 40 psi in Bentleys. Well, I don't think a Bentley's as heavy as this at the back, probably. But anyway, I say that is not pumped up enough.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, I would have said they're ideal to go racing in a good, lovely day. But anyway, we'll see what Lewis thinks, because, you know, he is a mechanic and he ain't just a, you know, he ain't a dope, so...
And what else do you need to fix? Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit on the steering.
And you're going to take the windscreen off?
Take the windscreen off.
And put some mirrors up.
And Lewis is having that bit trimmed, so that'll look more smart than before. And drain the fuel out of it, because we've got to have that funny fuel that...
Sustainable
fuel.
Okay, good.
So, now, unfortunately, it had blown this pipe off, and that's into the catch tank. There's no oil in there, but I reckon that, you know, we need to make that breather bigger. So we're going to change the oil anyway, so I thought I'd take the tank out, obviously get all the oil out of it, change that breather, and then we'll change the oil. It's a couple of days' work on it, really, and that, you know, you've got to have a real good look at it, you know, and I will have a real good look at it, because, you know, it was good to do well. I don't think we stand a chance of winning or anything, but I think we could be up near the front rather than at the back, let's say that. Yeah, so Tom drove the car, and he had a bit of fun, but unfortunately we had that trouble in the front tyre. And then Eddie drove it at Mallory and actually won the race, but because it was a handicap race, he didn't win, but he actually led the field from start to finish. And now we got young Lewis driving it, so, you know, I think it's quite good, really, because, you know, young blokes, they want to have a go, don't they? I mean, I would drive it, but, you know, I think it'd be quite nice for them. I will drive it before the end of the year. If they have a race at Mallory Park, I'll do Mallory Park in it. Cleaning before we do anything. We clean that off and then we stick a pad in there so that when the oil leaks a little bit of oil, it don't finish up on the track.
Okay.
And obviously when you come in from practice, if the scrutiny is standing there, there's not going to be drips coming out of it.
And you've got fresh pads to put in?
Yeah, we've got the ones that we used in the trials car.
that a wild boar?
It's a wild boar. It's German, and it's had it turned into a rucksack.
It's what, sorry?
It's a rucksack.
Oh my god.
Duncan Pittaway's, Mr. Turin.
Yeah.
Again, beautifully prepared. Look, it's lovely and clean and, you know, ain't all polished, but it's nice.
Looks quite comfortable.
Oh, it's a lovely car. Made a very good job. So they had front wheel brakes in 1914. Right, this is an 8-valve
What's that mean?
Bugatti. So it's a very early car.
1914.
14.
Yeah.
Show us the rocker.
Oh yeah, let's go around the other side.
And look, that's nice,
wow.
isn't it? A tall Bugatti.
That's good.
And look, there's the number of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
And that is his signature.
Yeah, no, that's
And have you
good.
noticed the mirrors, Ivan?
Yeah, he's got 2 mirrors.
Stripey.
Stripy
Yeah.
mirrors, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
it go faster.
Yeah.
Potentially.
So it's a sort of a made-up car, but it's real.
Okay,
So
good.
it's
Yeah.
a bloody good car, really.
All real bits.
All real bits, proper engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a
Early
good thing.
axles, no front brakes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, it's a
been
credit.
fun.
It's a credit to him. I
Oh,
think.
fantastic. Well done, Walter.
Right, this is the Darrock,
Done it.
which Mark Walker races, and it very often wins.
Yeah.
'Cause it's supposed to have 200 horsepower. It's a load of litres. I forget how many litres it is. But you know, it's a credit to Mark. You've only got to look at it. It's beautifully prepared.
Yeah.
Have a look round it.
Fancy radiator.
No, it's ever so good, isn't it? Look at that. Mark, how many litres is it?
25.4.
25.4 litres. Yeah, that's a radiator.
I'd empty
Behind the
my
engine is the
Aeroplane.
Renaults are like that. Have you seen the teeth?
I think we're supposed to be those two, but that's cars.
Yeah.
Well, this is a V8.
Yeah.
Obviously an aeroplane engine at one stage. Does look good though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What about nice instruments, Susan? And the throttle pedal in the middle. I don't know. It's
An Abbott Detroit.
Oh, this, yeah, well, I don't know about every single one.
Okay. Oh, that's Gillian's car. Ben's. I've never seen this one before.
This is, I don't know anything about this car. I know it's got a very big engine. Nice instruments. Very nice looking instruments. Change drive again.
Little Diddy and Bruton.
Yeah, again, you know, it's a DDM Bluetooth chassis, but it's got an aeroplane engine.
Yeah.
I think that's a Curtis engine, I don't know. You know, I don't
Yeah.
know everything.
We've got nice instruments again.
There's a Holland Scott engine, the same as ours.
Yeah. Have they reduced the depth of the sump as well?
Yeah, just a bit. You know, they just chopped it off a bit. You know, that should be about there. And
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
chopped it off a little bit. This is the
Julian's.
real thing, this is.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a sunbeam which was copied from the Peugeot.
Yeah, we said that last year. Yeah. Yeah. Number 4, what's this?
I like the way the front axle's streamlined, look. Yeah, that's a bit of wood, that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a very good car, this. And it wins.
Yeah.
I think that's got a lot to do with Julian, though.
Yeah.
It's a lovely car, isn't it? That lovely front axle and all them lovely bits.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful car, that. Oh, this is a Vauxhall. You know, it's a 3098, isn't it? It's an early car. Oh, it's got a nice set of instruments too. Got brakes on the rear wheels, and they're almost invisible.
Even the small.
Very small, aren't they? Strike a squire.
Frank Clement, you went to bed?
It's a lovely pair of horns.
What about that for an inlet manifold, eh? I just think when the petrol comes out, it goes up and it wonders where it's going, I think. But I love it. It looks so good, doesn't it? Chevrolet carburettor, like on your Bugatti, Susie.
Yeah,
Not the same, because it's a much earlier one.
yeah.
But
Nice looking thing.
it's here. How about the flywheel? Have a look at the flywheel.
That's a whopper.
That's what you call a flywheel, isn't it? Very good car, see.
American.
Yeah. But what it was, you know, they made them. These cars, Hudson's sort of used all their bits that they normally made the saloon cars or what have you, and made a racing car.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's, you know, and it's really quite. But, you know, there are pictures in the day of these, and this is what they look like. No, don't worry anymore. How are you going to go, you think? Good? Is it going
Unless you've got a
good?
bit of fuel pissing out. But
Yeah, I just primed it because he said get going, and then
There's always something
There's
wrong.
always someone, isn't there?
I'm
There's
telling
always
you, when I used to drive down to the line in that red brigade,
Yeah.
there was always something I had to do. I had to watch this, turn that, and be careful of that, you know? If you think you've got a fuel injected BMW, you're on a loser.
Yeah. That's it. So
I'm glad to see you clean your lovely
I have. Well, years after what you said, I thought I can't have it covered in.
No, that's lovely. That looks like a proper mechanic's looking after it. Over 20 litres.
Oh, that was it?
That's it. Get round the other side.
Can't tell. This is definitely shed racing. Ivan, what do you think?
Shed racing. It'd be nice if you could drag the tube out now.
yeah, I think we're okay now.
I think, yeah,
That'll-
get the tube
Lucky to
out
have
there.
two of them, isn't it?
Is this the first one? Is it the first one?
Enemies.
Oh, well, we've got the bloody thingy coming out, haven't we?
You're meant to be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've done it. Well,
Done it. That'll just break off now, what?
That'll go. You walk it round from there, Kev. That's off.
We just had to let the car down on the bead to get it off.
You have to really, yeah, you have to pull it hard, don't you? Hey, hold on.
So that's one off. That's what it does. So we need to get two on.
So
But
now
getting
you
the
put
flap
that
in is
back.
challenging.
Are you going to help?
There's too many people, it's too many cooks.
Yeah. Too many cooks.
Trying to concentrate the pressure.
What if you just use the mallet end? Yeah. Turn the mallet around like that. Just sit up straight in there. Okay. Start a bit more so you can get it in there.
That's going to want to spin it over.
Put the handbrake on though. Well, they could break the bead at Dunlop, if nothing else. Just take that.
Yeah. Whoa. We're all smiling for this. Yeah, yeah. Owner.
Oh, the owner. You did brilliantly. Well done. We're really
It's a
pleased.
bit quicker. It's like
Is
quick
it a
enough to
tiny
keep
bit
up with
quicker?
them.
Really? So it made a difference?
It has made a difference. Yeah, they've still got the legs on you at the end of the straight, but they haven't got it. They're not very good on the brakes compared to that.
Oh.
So like you go bowling into it, you're like all sideways trying to stop it, and then they just start
It's really
pulling
well
away.
done. Really well
The beast
done.
of Turin's incredible because when it brakes and when he changes down, the thing just stops. It literally, you see the nose in it, just goes like, but then the KRIT is about the same pace, but not as good in the corners, but good in a straight line.
That wouldn't take much, would it?
No.
Bit of compression.
I think we'd be there, yeah.
John, car park D, please.
Can't right deep, that's not a problem.
And we've got cups, we'll take those. And we've got Lewis, who's had a brilliant race. We've got Laura, we've got other Lewis and Kevin at the back, and we're going through the paddock. And in the front,
I've got no idea who that lady is.
Goodwood royalty in the front.
say something.
Here we are in the royal carriage going back.
And we're very grateful to John
And
for taking us back.
I'm waving at the crowd.
Oh, we can all wave, can't we?
I'm so amazed that
Yeah.
the stewards are so
Yeah.
yes. on how we capture them.
And have you enjoyed your day?
Yeah, we've had a
Fantastic. And are you back tomorrow?
And what about the weather? Yeah,
fantastic,
yeah,
hasn't it?
Yeah, no, we've had a really good day.
Yeah, good. So what are you rebuilding at the moment?
Well, we're doing my frog eye sprite,
Yes.
and we got an offie midget that we're working on. And there's something else. Oh, well, because we've been overloaded, we're doing this car for here.
All right, okay.
You know,
Can work it anyway.
We're looking for an empty one. Is that likely?
This gentleman will come back to you, John.
if you want.
Boys, off the back, jump on the back, get on the back. That Ivan built.
you know, in the
Ivan. What sort of engine is it?
It's a
foreign smart, American. Right, so I'm getting a bit concerned really, because I'm sitting here, and young Lewis is good, who's going to drive, obviously. And the thing is, we ain't touched our car, and everywhere I look, there are people working on their cars. And I'm wondering whether we're doing something wrong. But anyway, I checked the fuel, and at £6 a litre, we're not going to put any more in it for sure. And I've checked the water, and hopefully that'll be all right. I mean, I've looked around it, but you know, everywhere I look, people are working, and I'm thinking, oh, should we be working? But we'll see. It might be real smoke coming from the piston rings.
It's all worth checking.
Is it 1914?
Yeah, well.
Oh, this is good. There's a lot of women around the car. nice to Lewis.
Yes, that's
Change the habit of a life.
Well done, old boy.
Good race.
Fantastic
I
effort.
said we'd finish in the first 5, but he did even better than that.
Probably should have had
Fantastic.
third.
Wow.
Well
Almost.
done, Lewis. That was brilliant.
Almost.
Brilliant,
Bless
brilliant,
it.
brilliant. Where are we going?
I'm going to the prize giving.
Yeah, and this is our special vehicle.
Yeah.
A lovely VIP treatment.
VIP treatment. Fantastic. Right, boys, here we are in the Great Hall.
Yeah, near the front.
What a fabulous weekend.
Oh, yeah. Lewis did ever such a good job. And we're twice as good as what I thought we would be.
It's fantastic.
I thought
Well
we
done,
might
Lewis.
finish 5th, but not 3rd.
Found a bit of pace and got a little trophy.
Second run was good. The second run. Used to the tyres, used to the car, used to the people,
Yeah.
knowing who to avoid. And
Here we are.
it did the job.
So in 3rd place, in the Peugeot Indianapolis, Lewis Fox. Well done, Lewis. And in 2nd place, in the KRIT, Neil Goff. I'd also just like to say a brief word at this point about Mark Walker, who won the first part of the race and came within 300 yards of winning overall. As many of you may have seen, Mark had a very nasty looking accident during the second part of the race, but I'm really pleased to say that he's absolutely fine. He's gone home to start repairing the car, in fact. And we very much look forward to seeing him back with us again in the future. And we wish him well. Thank heavens he's okay. And in 1st place, much to his embarrassment, was my brother-in-law Ben Collings in the Mercedes 120. It wasn't his intention at all. He tried not to win the race, but they all crashed in front of him. Ben, well done.
It's not a fix.
Well, I think I'm going to have a pee, darling.
Oh, thanks. I was going to take a video, Ivan, but maybe not if you're having a pee. Trailers and vans as far as the eye can see.
So all in all, a fabulous weekend. Susie organised everything beautifully, somewhere to stay, etc., etc. She also bought this birthday card for her brother, and I thought it was quite funny, really, because it's 50 Shades of Grey.
Erotica for the older man.
Yeah, well, you all know the 50 Shades of Grey book. I mean, I've never read it, but I remember when I went to South of France, I said, oh, have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
And what are we going to say at the end of the video?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Ivan. This is the bit at the end.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's fine.